Hey guys, it's operations time again here midweek. This is going to be a fun one. Well, we'll see how fun it gets when we get down there because we're taking the yard consist over here and we're going to be taking two cars there. You can see a box car and a flat car there with some wood on it. We're heading down to Cerritos and La Mirada. Let's go ahead and get all the lights fired up over here. All right, we're off. No screwing around today. And as always, hope everybody's having a good week. Midweek over here for us, and it's a little bit different for me today because it's Wednesday morning, and I'm actually filming this before I do my live stream. So unfortunately, you're not going to see this until after I do the live stream, but I kind of got up early today and got my live stream all set up for my flight simulator, and then I figured, you know what, I got enough time here to do this little ops session. Normally what I do is I do the live stream and then I come out and I film the train video, but it's kind of flip-flopped over here, so we'll see how this works. But I think it'll give me a sense of urgency, let's put it that way, huh? Because I got to get this thing done at a certain time. So as we run out here, what we're doing, we got our green box car, and that guy actually is going into the off spot, which is where this hopper is, which means we got to move the hopper. Well, technically. And then the flat car there, that's pretty straightforward. That one's going over to Royal Plywood right there. And we'll see if we pick that box car up. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to keep this simple just for the sake of, well, I'm kind of in a rush, you know. I got to get over there and I got to fly my flight sim. We're flying Phoenix Chandler Airport over to Sedona, Arizona. So, by the time you see this, I would have already done that, but hop over to the Flight Sim channel if you're interested. The description in this video has got the link to that channel there, and take a look at the live tab, and you can watch that flight that I haven't done yet. Boy, that's weird. Now, if some of you recall, you see that other box car kind of sitting over there. We had a couple of box cars that got, I don't know, wayward, sort of needed to be done with the next local, but not this local, because this local is heading down here towards the fascia and not working anything up there towards the backboard there. I always say that this little wooded area here represents like several miles between what's at the backboard and what's down here at the fascia. All right, you know what? Let's get to working here. I did actually think about this a little bit, just a tiny little bit, this morning. And what we're going to do here first off is we're going to drop our wood. We're going to drop our wood car off in the woods over here, and the box car, and then we're going to continue running down in here. And then we're going to go grab our hopper over there that needs to get swapped around. Now this may add a few maneuvers here, I don't know. But I figured, hey, you know what? Before we start getting our cars all mixed up over here, like I said in the last video, one thing at a time. And then, you know, we're taking the yard consist over here just because they were next in line. They were available. They weren't getting blocked, so that's it. Oh, somebody, by the way, mentioned on some of the other videos there, what the heck are the Santa Fe cars doing, or, you know, locomotives doing running on a UP line? And, you know, what do you say? It's a train set in a guy's garage, so we just kind of do whatever we want to do. That's why. All right, so my clearly thought up plan here. Ooh, right there is good. All right, I think we got this guy. Now this is the good hopper, meaning it's the higher quality, more expensive hopper that has nice coupler boxes and all that. Yep, see, no problem. All right, now then, we'll pull this guy forward and get him ready because he's going to go into Shasta Beverage all the way at the end over there. That's where he was sitting in an off spot over here, dropped off by another local that came down this way, but there wasn't enough room, so they left him right there. So, yeah, this is going to be a little bit interesting, huh? I wonder how we can do this. Well, you can see that that's about as far as I got in my pre-planning here was this. Now I'm thinking, you know what? We could grab that green one and just drop them off right there. But I got to do a couple runarounds still, so I'm not quite sure I want to do that just yet. I think what we're going to do here is we're gonna drop this sucker off right here, and we're going to do our first runaround. Put the brake on there. And then we're going to go into the industry here, into Shasta Beverage. Let's get a nice look at this guy. Focus, focus. I hope it's focused. I can't tell. Little funky horns there coming across the turnouts. All right, so I think we're going to grab both of these cars. There we go. We got them. And now, we're actually going to go do our runaround with them. Yeah. This is going to work out, I think. Who knows? Oh, my goodness. Did we not get those cars? What happened over there? Ay. Well, we're in a time crunch, man. I got to get to Sedona, Arizona. Whoa! Brakes. All right, we got them. I think I pushed the stop back a little bit over there. We're going to have to take a look at that. All right. So here's how this is going to work. I think that goes there, that goes there. Yeah, okay. I think this will work. Now, since I am on a little bit of a time crunch, we normally would stop here, get that changed over, but we're just going to do a little slowdown instead. Right? This is a fun little run here. You know, when I was looking at the locals, this is our last of the 3 locals. Every time I have a hauler come in from staging into the yard, we end up having 3 locals to go to the 3 different sections of the layout. Actually, you could say 4, right? I think all those extra cars left over there, we could actually have a fourth local, which I think at one time I did do that. Anyway, yeah, this will work out, I think. I think we got to do one more run around, unfortunately, and that's for that the lumber car there. All right, so what's going to happen here, we're going to shove all the way back, get our hopper, and just keep on shoving, put them all the way back at the end there into Shasta Beverage, and then we can come start working all the other cars here. All right. Ooh, good connection there. Let's keep on going. Yeah, I know. These locomotives, they don't like sitting on those turnouts over there. Anyway, well, like I was saying, initially I was looking at, just 2 cars. It's the last one. I left the easy one for the last video of the hauler here, kind of, the last local from this batch of cars from the hauler is what I mean. And of course, as always, it gets a little bit more complicated. And I think what I'm going to do in the future is I've been kind of doing this sort of ad hoc, I write down my cars that come in from the hauler. I roll my dice to figure out what industries they're going on, and then I just kind of run it from there. Right there is good, I think. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, see, I think I got to glue that one back down right there. We actually shoved it with the 2 box cars coming out of here. All right, see, look at how nice those couplers work right there. All right, now then, let's see how we're gonna do this. I could run in there. Well, no, I think we said we're gonna leave that guy. We're leaving that box car in row of plywood, yes. So now we'll run over here and we'll grab our incoming cars. And then we gotta do one more run around. Let me see how this will work. Hold on there, Engineer Rick. Hold your horses. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Okay. I'm wondering. Well, I'm just wondering what to do with these cars here. I'm thinking on the fly. We got 20 minutes to take off. Right there is good. I hope I got them. I can't see the couplers, but we'll give it a little stretch. Yep, we got them all. Now, you know what we could do? We could take the green one and put him in the off spot, because that's where he's going, right? I don't know. Let's just get him down here. Anyway, what I was going to say also is, my little planning purposes, to kind of try to avoid a little bit of this shenanigans here and confusion and stuff like that. I think what I'm going to do... Break. There we go. All right. Now then, what do I do? Yeah, I got to leave this guy behind. I got to leave that one in the woods there because he's in the way, unfortunately. Anyway, to avoid stuff like this, I was going to try to plan sort of the local out a little bit more, which at least at a minimum, like I said, I roll, I know what I'm taking down with me, but I don't really pay attention to, at least until I start filming, I don't pay attention to the cars that I'm going to be picking up and stuff like that. Other than maybe a quick glance, But, so what I'm going to try to do going forward, with the next video, because or at least the next locals that I have running down here, is try to plan them out just a little bit better so that I don't run into situations like this. Notch it up there. The airplane is sitting on the tarmac, getting ready to go. We got about 15 minutes there before takeoff. And if you're new and you don't know what I'm talking about, I have another channel. I call it my Chit Chat with Engineer Rick, aka my Flight Sim channel, where I do some flying online, live stream, Microsoft Flight Sim, and do all sorts of different flights and things like that just for fun. Let me think about this. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going with it here. I'm going with it. We're going to shove this one just a little bit farther and then cut them off. Yeah, anyway, so if you look at the description of this video, I don't know if this is a bad idea. I was going to go down the runaround with them. Just to get them out of the way. If I do that, and then I gotta run around. I don't know if I got enough room for everything. So yes, here's what I'm gonna do. I know this might not make sense, but it does in my head. I'm gonna leave these guys on the runaround. And then we'll kind of be on the wrong side of these guys once we get everything done. But hey, whatever. That's just the way it works. All right, we'll drop these guys off right here. Oy, oy, oy. All right, there we go. Now, we'll grab our little wood car there out of the wooded area. Right there is good. I'm cutting it close. Now see, luckily we're not taking that boxcar out of there. That just would have made it even more crazy, huh? All right, we'll stop over here. We'll get this sucker down, then we gotta do a run around. Get him put away, and then we're probably gonna do another run around just to get on the right side of these cars. Unless we shove them all the way back in the yard. But, like I said, this wooded area sort of represents several miles of track between the backboard and the fascia. And so, on this side of the layout right here, that little cutover from the front to the back, we normally don't shove cars, you know, backwards through there. All right, right there looks good. We'll cut that off. We'll cut him off. We'll do our run around. If he doesn't roll any farther. Ooh, very nice. Right there is good, right there is good. So just so you know, my idea here is that like right along this seam here is sort of the fence. There's a fence right here and we're right up against it. At least that's what I was planning on doing, was to have a fence right there. And so, we're not actually running into Shasta Beverage, into the industry there. Close that up. Keep on running. Who I'm shaking the camera all around. Oh boy. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll keep on shoving over here. I know, I'm going kind of quick here. There we go. Now, we get all the way back there, and a little bit longer. We got plenty of room right there because that's kind of where we came out of. Right there's good, and you can see we're good with that green box car right there. As a matter of fact, I can go back a little bit farther. Let's see. No, I'm good. All right. Ooh, the fun of a switching layout here. Let me tell you. I do have to say though, like I said it in the last video or so, I tend to run a little bit quicker now on my videos than I would, you know, when I'm like running the trains without doing a video. Because, you know, the videos can get long and get a little boring. Well, yeah, maybe not boring for some, but boring for, well, yeah, boring for some, not boring for others, but I want to kind of keep it concise and all that. So I tend to run a little bit quicker, and actually today, with our little switchers here, our little yard goats, I'm actually running faster than the average bear kind of thing. All right, and luckily we have no blue flag, so we don't need to go get Carl. And then we'll just drop this sucker off right here. Right there is good, so they can unload this sucker. And there we go. Now, unfortunately, like I said, we're going to have to do one more run around here to get on the right side of these box cars right here. But hey, that's the way it goes. Right there is good. Ooh, right there's good, right there is good. We'll cut these guys off, do our one more run around, and then we shall be good. Man, those cars don't move very far, do they, huh? I mean the cars. Oh, by the way, while we're doing this little run around, I know I got to get more cars over here. More vehicles, more people kind of stuff out on the layout. Give it a little bit of life. But while we're doing this run around here, sometimes people ask me about this little Honda Civic here. And where I got it, you know, who makes it. I have no idea who makes it. Other than that's what's on the back of it right there. And yeah, it actually has lights, I think. Yeah, see, the lights work. It's got a little switch on there. Let me see. I don't even know if the back lights work. Oh yeah, look at that. Are they? No, they're not lit up. Just the front lights. But I know. Where I got this guy was here. Let's put him over here. When we bought my wife's Honda Civic. That's who the dealer gave us that. Kind of funny. We bought a Honda Civic way back, you know, a few years back now. And yeah, and so when you know, when we picked up the car and everything, they were like, you know, they gave you a little goodie bag of stuff. And that was one of them, was a little Honda Civic. And guess what? It's pretty much a hoscale. Or close enough to it that you can't even tell. And I had it sitting in a drawer for the longest time, and then when I started building this layout here, I found it, and it was like, hey, car, perfectly sized, awesome. Maybe next time when I get a video that I'm doing that's you know, trying to be all trackside and realistic or something, I'll put the lights on there, huh? Well, look at that. We got our final run around done, and we still got 5 minutes before takeoff, so perfect timing over here. Let me just get that turnout done over there before we run into it. Now we got plenty of room. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little midweek operating session over here. A little bit of a rush, but well, takes off. Come on. That was kind of fun too, though. That was a little bit more fun than I thought it was going to be, you know, when I first started with just the two cars. But this is where it started, all down here in this little section. It's the first building that I, you know, scratch built as a mock-up, and it's still sitting here years later and has not been replaced by the real deal. But, you know, that's how it goes over here. We go slow. All right, guys, I'm going to cut it over here. We're just going to run back to the yard with these guys and call it a day. And like I said, if you're interested in my flight sim channel, you can always go on their description, or it's in the description. A link to it is in the description of this video there. It's the flight sim channel, and I stream live like 2 to 3 times a week. And you can chit chat. We look at train stuff. We do all sorts of stuff over there, just having some fun. Think of it as a live stream where, you know, I do a bunch of flying weird stuff and we chit chat about anything. All right, guys, till next time, take care.